This is a quick tutorial about how to use Google Sites. So maybe you want to create a Google site that looks like this. You can use it to have thinking of that home page to draw people into your web page. Maybe you like the look of all of these things you can design. Maybe you like the look of a sidebar that disappears to the side. When you're on a basic Google page, you're going to look in the upper right-hand corner by your image. And with that waffle, you're going to peek down and look for the word sites. When you click on sites, you might have to scroll a little bit more than me. But when you click on sites, you're going to get to the basic site page. Well, we are just going to start with a blank template. So if you'll click on the blank template in the upper left, and when you open up a new blank template, you'll see that it is very basic. Now I'm going to show you some of the parts that you can go through in order to create your site. Notice that there's insert, pages, and themes. I encourage you to start with themes and work to the left, because the themes, that's going to decide your basic font you're using, your basic color, the basic format of all the pages. Once you pick one theme, you use it through your entire site. You can do some minimal changes, but this basically is what you're going to choose from. So maybe I'm going to pick I like the look of Aristotle. And then I might think about what colors I want to represent, what would be a good color for my topic. I'm just going to pick this light purple. And then I also pick my font, my general font. Is it going to be a modern, classic, or bold? And I'm going to go with modern. Then I go to pages. So notice that I just have my home page to start. And in order to add pages, I look at the bottom and notice that I can have a new menu section, a link, or a new page. I'm simply going to show you the page. So I'm going to add a page, and then I need a name. And then maybe I'm going to talk about the history, and I want it short and sweet. So remember how you saw the navigation bars on the left side and the top? I don't want the page names too long, and I can always adjust the title. So I'm going to say history is done. Maybe I want to add another page. Click on that plus on the bottom, add another page, and maybe I want to do types. And maybe I'm going to do a third one, and I'm going to do the effects, and done. And notice that when I create a page, I actually go to that page, and then I have all the pages underneath. So let's say I don't like where one of the pages are, I can simply move it into another page where you see how I can collapse that one. Maybe I want to just move I can drag them wherever I want. If I don't like the name of it, I just double click it and I can change the name. I'm just going to keep it as change just so you see that. Basic. So let's start with our home page. On your home page, this page should really be eye-catching. This should draw your readers into your topic. Websites, you shouldn't have to scroll a whole lot. You should be able to scroll little or scroll not at all when you're creating a site. So whatever your topic is, whatever you've been researching, you are going to put your topic there. So let's say I chose fake news and misinformation. I'm just going to actually, for this first part, I'm just going to do fake news instead of the add misinformation. Maybe I'll add that down as a subtitle. Notice that I also have the option to add the site name. So I'm just going to title it fake news. And that site name, after I click off of it, notice that will show up there. Now, the navigation bar, remember how I talked about that, how I liked the look of it in different ways? And when I create it and when I'm editing it, I actually like the navigation bar at the very top so I can see it from there. It's nice and easy to look at where I'm at. But if I do want to change my navigation settings, I click on the little settings gear on the left-hand side, and I can change it from top to side there. And now I can start adding. Now, notice that the background, yeah, it's fine. Could I keep it like that? That's fine. But I think I want something that's going to just draw readers in just a little bit more. So maybe I'll take a look without taking away from it. So I'm going to select an image. Maybe I found an image elsewhere, or I can actually, notice that these are some basics. And maybe I do just want to have a keyboard, that information. And I select it and I take a look. How does that look? I'm just going to double click here, And notice that I do have the option right away to add images. I can upload something. I can add something from my Google Drive. I can also embed something. So if I was embedding like a Google form or embedding a video, I could add that as well. So I'm just going to do the text instead. Notice that the text opens up the whole thing. And I'm just going to title it again, Fake News and Misinformation. All right. And maybe I like it right there. Maybe I want to change the alignment to the center, kind of decide how the look that you want. And notice that I can change the size. So this was just normal text. Maybe I want it to be a subheading, just a little bit bigger, or maybe I do want it to be a heading. I can change that as well. I have some choices for font as well that I can make those changes as well. And looking at it right away, I just feel like it doesn't stand out. And one of the things I like to do is when you hover over one of the boxes, you have the color palette. You can change the section colors. And it's as simple as sometimes I just change that background to another color. Maybe I want to pick a specific layout. And maybe I want to pick maybe this image layout. And within here, I can then add images and maybe link it. Looking at this and I'm like, you know what? I really want to be able to explain each topic. So maybe I'm going to change my format and I just click on this format as well. And I look at, yeah, I think I like that better. I'm then going to instead add that news, search for it, Google image search. I'm going to search for news, not new. And I'll grab that picture that I liked. I'm going to insert it. And now I could actually describe it underneath. And again, I can do some cropping. I can do some editing. Yeah, I like that better. Maybe I want to add my image there. Or maybe I want to add a YouTube video. Maybe I have a video that enhances this, that talks about fake news. And usually you have to search for, I like to search on YouTube and then come back to here. But let's say I already know the one that I want, and this is the video that I saw. It's 4 minutes. It's perfect for talking about what I want to show. I select it and I add it in here. You could actually create your own video and put it in here as well. And again, I can edit those topics too. Now, one thing I want to point out, if you are working on this with someone else, you can click on the +1, share with others. And let's type in, let's say I was working on this with Mrs. Van Dries. I can find her name, and I can notice that I can put her as an editor or just a viewer. So in this case, if I was working collectively with someone, I would want to put her as an editor so she can work on it just like me. We can work on it simultaneously, which is fantastic. But I'm just going to cancel that right now. When I'm ready to publish my website and I feel good about it, I'm going to click on the word publish on the upper right-hand corner. Notice that it is titled Fake News, and that is a Kakana website. We have the kakanasd.org fake news. And notice who can view my website. It's anyone in Kakana area school district. And that's a good place to stay. If you want to change that to only your teacher or something else to make it more private, you can do that under manage. But when I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and say publish. It takes a moment to publish. But now your site has been published. At the bottom, you can say view, but that goes away after a little bit, and I want to show you this. In order to share your website for other people to see or for you to see, you're going to click on that little link where it says publish link, and I'm going to copy that link. And now that link, I can paste it, and I can see what my website looks like on someone else's computer. I can always come back to that site and make those changes. So if I wanted to add something else here, I forgot to do that maybe, I actually have to publish it again. So when I go to publish again, I'm going to go on a new page where it says review changes and publish. This is only after you've published once and you need to do updates. And you're going to see, okay, what was updated. And on the left-hand side, it'll show you all the changes. It'll show you what's been published on the right side, and it's going to show you what you're working on. And if you say, yes, I want it to look like this is taking forever. Yes, I want it to look like this. I will simply click publish. Yes, publish it. Wait to see it, of course. I'm just doing this fast. I've published again. I will notice, oh, there it is. It uploaded. I do not need a new link. Once I say publish again, it's the same link. All right. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please do let me know. But otherwise, it's very fun to create. Enjoy.